Hi guys, Twane here, the legal template analyst, and today I'm taking you through our residential lease agreement. This specific one is for a furnished property without the involvement of a real estate agent. Let's dive right into it. So we start off by filling out the details of the tenants as well as the landlord, and property details as well as lease details, which are things such as the physical address and so on. That then gets signed by both the landlord and the tenant, and the agreement then goes on just to mention the terms and conditions of this lease agreement, as well as setting out the rental amounts and deposit amounts that are to be paid under this agreement and how that is going to be paid. The agreement also makes note of the list of defects as well as any additional costs or fees under this agreement or that may flow from this agreement. The agreement then makes note of acknowledgements made by both the tenant and the landlord, and also makes reference to occupation, which is the date of occupation, as well as what happens in the case of early occupation. The agreement then notes furnishings. So this is furniture that will be in the property during the duration of the lease and how that is to be cared for, things such as that is covered under there. The agreement further makes note of any repairs and maintenance, as well as the landlord's right to access the property during the lease. The agreement then looks at any improvements that are made by the tenant to the property during the lease period, and also breach of contract. What constitutes a breach of this agreement and what are the consequences of such a breach? The agreement then makes note of the POPI clause, which essentially just gives the landlord consent to obtain the details of the tenant and to process those, and sets out how that information will be used and protected during the frame of the lease. The agreement then further just makes note of some general clauses within this lease agreement, and then also encloses a list of furnishings per room. So essentially that is just any furniture that is in the property at the time that it is being rented out and for the duration of rent, and that is divided per room. Thank you guys so much for watching, and please let me know if you have any further questions.